Welcome to Write with Love. I'm your host, Sarah Williams, best-selling author, speaker, and creative entrepreneur. Each week, I chat to passionate and inspiring authors about their journey in creative writing. Some are traditionally published, some do it themselves. Everyone's journey is different, and everyone has something interesting to say. We all love love and love what we do. Today's show is brought to you by our amazing fans and supporters on Patreon. If you'd like to help support the show and get some awesome bonus episodes, go to patreon.com/Sarah Williams Author to learn more. Now here's today's show. G'day and welcome to Write with Love. Today on the show, I'm chatting to Kathleen Kelly. Thanks for joining me today.
Thank you so much for having me.
No worries. So you are an author of adult contemporary romance with a little bit of erotica thrown in. I love that. So could you tell us a little bit more about yourself and your journey to publication?
Sure. I think I've got 13 books out right now. Number 15 is due out in a few days. Oh no, not a few days. On the 5th of December. I guess I had a friend who was writing books, and I was helping her with her first couple, and she sort of said to me that I was too good to just be helping her and that I should write my own series. So she helped me with my first series, and that was great fun. And then I don't know, I quit my job in July, my full-time job. I was managing a retail store. I quit that in July. I released my first book in December, and I've just never looked back. I had a few stumbles along the way. We moved, and that I found that was very difficult, but you know, I'm still here. I'm still writing. I tried to go back into the workforce, but that's not for me.
Yeah. What year was it that you first released your first book?
December 2014. I released Savage Stalker. Yeah, Savage Stalker, December 2014. Yeah.
Excellent. And so let's talk about the heat. Obviously, I said in that intro that you've got some erotica thrown in. So tell us what people can expect heat-wise from your stories.
To be honest, they're not that hot. I don't think they are. They do have sex scenes in them. They are there, but they're not. It's a romance. It's, you know, the guy getting to know the girl and the girl getting to know the guy, and it's romance with sex in there. So yeah, a little bit hot, but not really. Yes.
And you write MC romances. So explain to everyone what exactly MC is.
Yes, I get this a little bit. Not everybody understands what it is. It's motorcycle club romance. So it's MC romance. So Savage Angels, which is what my MC club is called. And in my, I forgot what they called in my new book. That's terrible. Anyway, we won't talk about the new book then. So the Savage Angels is an MC group. When it came up with the name, I actually wanted to call my MC The Breed. But unfortunately, they're actually a real MC in New Jersey who aren't very nice. And I didn't want to get sued either. So we came up with the Savage Angels. Kind of a twist on Hell's Angels, I guess.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. And I know you've got the Angel Club and stuff. So I think that's really cool in your reader groups and stuff. Tell us about Savage Angels. Where did the inspiration come from to write motorcycle club romances?
I'm going to be bagged by a lot of authors for this. When I started, it was on trend. Sons of Anarchy had come out, and what was really hot at the time was motorcycle club, MC, and rock stars. So my friend said to me, "Why don't you just combine the two?" And that's how the Savage Angels was born. And I introduced the rock group, the Grinders, and they had their own series as well. So yeah. That was how that came about. I wrote on trend, and I'm still writing it because everybody seems to love MC.
Yeah, for sure. So that first book, what's the premise of that story?
The first book was about Kat Saunders, who's international rock star in the Grinders, and she gets hurt and she can't sing anymore. So she retreats to her mother's house, and of course living next door is Dane Reynolds, who is the president of the Savage Angels MC. And he initially he wants to get to know her because he knew her mother, but he also wanted the property as well. So yeah, and of course, you know, for a little bit of spice in there, Kat has a stalker, hence the savage stalker. So it's finding out who the stalker is, and you know, will Dane save the day? So it's great. It was a good fun first novel to write. It was the easiest book I've ever written.
Yeah, excellent. So this series has been going for a few years now. How many books are there in it?
There are currently 9 books in that series. So I did take a break. I didn't write anything in the series for about 3 years. So I went hard for the first few years, and then I lost my writing mojo for a little while. So yeah, but it's back now with a vengeance.
Excellent. So each of these stories, do they have different heroes and heroines, or is it an overarching plotline?
It is a different sort of couple each story. Book 3, though, although I introduced Jonas and Addie, it's really about Dane and Kat, Savage Town. But yeah, generally speaking, it's normally a different couple each, except for number 9, the very last one. The Christmas story is all about Dane and Kat, really. You get a glimpse of all the others in there, but it's all Dane and Kat.
Excellent. So is that series finished now, or will you maybe come back to it at some point?
You know what? When I started that series, I said there would only be 5 books in the series. So I've kind of gone past that. So I never want to say never, because there's still a couple of people who want their stories told. You know, there's voices in your head, and they're they're still in there. They still want to be heard. So yeah, I don't know if it'll ever be done. And you know, everybody's got kids now, so it's like, well, that's the next generation, I guess. So yeah.
Brilliant. And you've got a new series that you've just started, the McKinney Brothers. So tell us about that. Okay.
The McKinney Brothers, I actually released it last year, but I have recovered it, renamed it, re-edited it, and it's being re-released on the 5th of December, and it's just called Spark. And it deals with Maddock McKinney. It's a band of brothers story is what it is. Whilst Maddock actually isn't in the MC, his brother is a president of the MC, and they all believe he's dead because he's gone into witness protection. So it's sort of Maddock trying to come back, his family not really believing he's dead. Is their sister dead? There's a little bit of intrigue in there, and it's a revenge story.
Ooh.
And with, of course, a bit of love thrown in.
Oh, of course. And so this one comes out on December 5th. Again, it's a re-release. Are you working on the second in the series?
Yes, I am. I'm working on, so if you've read me, you know that all of my Savage Angels are like Savage Stalker, Savage Fire, Savage Town. So the first book in this series was called Spark. The second one will be called Spark of Vengeance.
Awesome. I like how you do that. That's cool.
Yeah, got to brand yourself. Yes.
You do. So I'm taking it book 2 will be a different brother, and you'll keep going like that for a while.
Book 2 will be Sean, who is an ex-Marine and is also VP in the MC that I can't remember the name of at the moment.
Stay tuned. Awesome. So where can people find your books? Are you in Kindle? Are you wide?
I'm no longer wide. I used to be wide. I apologize to my readers because I hadn't released a book in so long. I lost my wide audience. I did release Savage Lies Live, but it sold 20 copies on the other formats apart from Amazon. So I've just lost my audience there. So for the moment, they are the majority of my books are on Amazon and in Kindle, Amazon Kindle Unlimited. I'm not saying I'll never go back wide, but right now Amazon's working really well.
Yeah. That's awesome. So where can we find you online and keep up with everything that you do?
Absolutely. Yes. I've got a fabulous website, KathleenKellyAuthor.com. There's everything on there. Facebook, I am always on Facebook. Track me down, friend me, whatever. I'm there.
I love Facebook. Cool. Well, thank you so much, Kathleen. That was great.
Thank you. That was easy.
Thanks for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed the show. Jump onto my website, sarahwilliamsauthor.com, and join my mailing list to receive a free preview of my books and lots of other inspiration. If if you like the show and want it to continue, you can become a sponsor for just a couple of dollars a month. Go to patreon.com/Sarah Williams Author. And remember to follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and leave a review of the podcast. I'll be back next week with another loved up episode. Bye!